a prepared place. Who he is and who we are connects to heaven and earth. Kings and queens of high and low came through his virgin birth. Words made flesh by way of faith through the simplest lives as these. Promises made available to everyone who will believe. The wonders of his glory are hidden inside his powerful love. Labels on everything that matters through visions from up above. Understanding with eyes are speaking height into a low place. The rising of my soul is seen through his wonderful grace. A rugged cross and an empty grave is all the proof I need to live a faithful journey set up for me to succeed. Prisoner of hope. Beyond the grave, can I tell my story now that I have your attention? This phase of my life isn't the end. It is just a suspension. See, I was running hard and I was breaking fast. I was caught in a race that just wasn't meant to last. This journey is real, and I mean you no harm. But sometimes life is just a series of storms. The constant pounding can make a solid mind weak. In the deepest of valleys and on the highest of peaks, there are many battles along the path of pain and loss, but every victory is won at the foot of the cross. See, life is just a mist that adds sight to air. One moment it's gone, but at one moment it was there. See, transitioning is painful, but the air moves on to many hollow places just beyond the stone. But out over the ridge and just under the sun, oh, I see his brilliance at the break of dawn. I cry each time that I witness this sight. My breath is labored and my fists are tight. He's such a wonder that I see. I'm so amazed he's looking back at me. The message he whispers so softly in my ear. It came with light, it came with fire, and it came with a tear. Welcome home, son, the race is won. You see, everything you did, it had to be done. Mommy, he knew my journey even before I could speak. He leaned in close, and God kissed my cheek. Prisoner of hope. Drowning. I'm drowning in love, in my passion and in my pain. Dear Lord, I'm drowning while I'm dancing in the rain. The tide is high while the wind blows strong. I'm drowning in your arms as you welcome me home. Your love is like fire and your grace is pure. I'm drowning in your mercy that forever endures. I'm drowning in my purpose where the path is stained with the blood of those gone before me, painting the portrait of their pain. Through heartbreak and tears, a wounded soul and battle scars, I'm drowning way above the moon, above the sun, and above the stars. In the scary mist of confusion, doubt, fear, and loss, I'm still drowning as my ordered steps leads me to the rugged cross. Prisoner of hope. Finding hope. God's grace rerouted me every time my character was out of line. My motives and integrity had dwindled over a short period of time. I didn't see it coming, missing signs and moving fast. Broken dreams and unforgiveness were distractions from my past. The rerouting was painful because I lost love in the dark. My heart ached from sadness, just remembering my part. My tears burned like fire as they ran down my face. My voice was silenced as I cried out for His grace. When the long journey ended and the pain began to subside, the sight that was before me was seen through different eyes. The things that I craved and had coveted for years, they no longer mattered as I was delivered from all of my fears. I see her kneeling at the foot of the cross, praising and worshiping as if she was never lost. I've been searching for her for many years and never knowing where she was. Wow, I just found hope, wrapped up in Jesus' love. Prisoner of hope. In the moment, I see you through the twilight just before the break of day. I see you at my bedside when I kneel and when I pray. Even in the midnight hours when others are asleep. And as my tears roll down my face and drench my now wet cheeks, you see me when my moments are too much for me to bear. You even see me when I've lost my greatest of all cares. In each of my moments, I see you in my way. And from the foot of the cross you bared, I will never stray. No need for me to even worry, and I will hold my peace. Because the troubles of this world will one day have to cease. Prisoner of hope. My now. In this very moment, and within this limited space, my do it now is done, and my earthly limits are graced. See, I'm reaching for the kingdom with an open and willing heart, groping for my needs beyond my limited start. If I could just touch all the words ringing in my head, pressing me eagerly towards that mere second of dread. What if is a brief curse of my own wavering thoughts, pushed to the very limits by the one whom I was bought. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for on a battlefield of dreams, reaching towards His hemmed garment for a healing that's totally unseen. Prisoner of hope. Our relationship, the potter and the clay, is where I should start, because the things that followed next threatened to tear us apart. The stripes and the bruises, the cuts and the thorns. But He's still the living and He's still the life of those of us who mourn. Because in the midst of my trials, in the midst of my hurt and my pain, He was the water in the redemption, and He was the blood in the stain. So one touch from my Master placed my boundaries intact, guided by His hand to get my life on track. So I won't look away as He looks into my eyes, because I'm formed by His mirror, and I'm created by His crown. Prisoner of hope. The man beyond the wall. Where I am now, I didn't start. A life filled with many colorful moving parts. Innocent and truth entered this world through peace, but the heartbreak of time left regrets without cease. The soul ties of life were heavy burdens to bear, the glory of redemption just beyond my blurry stare. Broken dreams on bended knees weakened my earthly plight. I stretched my hand beyond the storm as I surrendered to the fight. I see the Good Samaritan's light flickering in the dark, oh, the grace of God's love was shown bright in his heart. His touch warmed my soul as his tears met my wounds. The healing began quickly, like Lazarus leaving the tomb. His loving arms met me just beyond the great high wall, my sinful nature to blame for not hearing God's call. My King's soft embrace restored the damaged parts, and where I am now, I didn't start. Prisoner of Hope. The shift. The wind blew hard and steady. Before the shift came, the thunder rolled on as the blessings began to rain. In the middle of my moment and in the middle of my thing, my burdens were all lifted as each sprouted wings. Behind the darkest of nights, my silver lining sat, awaiting my arrival through a journey of just that. The shift didn't come with fire, and the shift didn't come with light. The shift came soft and easy as the day gave way to night. One step by faith and another step in tears. The moving keeps going while conquering each fear. Prisoner of Hope.